Okay, so what I learned this time is that I wish I had something on the far side to catch the wood as I push it through, or I wish I had another person on the other side to help me catch it as I push it through. I don't really feel comfortable having my kids help me with it. And so I'm not sure if I'll try and do a piece that big by myself again. I'm pretty excited, if I do say so myself. Yeah. I actually did a little bit of framing. I think that might be called framing. Because I put in the, is it toenail? I put in that. And I did the frame under there. So if you want to know how to do real carpentry, you could go over to Swamp Creek Cabin, or you could go over to Josh Pilch at Essential Mountain Homesteading, or you could go to Laurie Family Homestead. They all do real construction, and I am just running to catch up with them, but I have to tell you, I'm so tickled with how this turned out. Thanks, Swamp Creek, for coming and teaching me how to do this. I'm tickled pink, and for all of you who are watching, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy our adventure. So I have a bit of a confession to make. I am a book snob, a book addict, a book hoarder, and I have 3 Big Apple boxes right now, and I have about 7 more, at least, to go get. And I'm seeing how much storage I have in here, and I'm wondering if I need to downsize a little bit. I don't really know what else to do. I don't know, girls, what do you think? Do we need to have like bookshelves up in our lofts too, just so that...
I know how I've already kind of started to make a little bookshelf. You need 1 board, and the size of the board that you need is depending how big of a bookshelf you want. You need 2 boards the same size, and then you need 2 triangles, and you also need some hot glue or tape. That way you can stick them together.
Sorry, we have cottonwood flying today. Anybody who doesn't know the joy of cottonwood trees, what they do when it gets hot is they have these cotton blooms where you get all this cotton in the air, and I am suffering from it for a moment. The ladder that we built over at Josh's is more like a ladder quasi stairs. It's almost straight up and down, but not quite. So it'll be interesting to see the difference between the really beautiful stairs that we made that are, you know, kind of spread out and they have storage under them, and the more ladder type stairs that we made at Josh, and see what we think of the 2 different designs. But right now we need a lot more storage for the kitchen. We are just coming apart at the seams with a 1x2 little shelf. So we're going to add this shelf. We put quite a bit of storage underneath the stairs, and now we're going to move this over so that we and now we're going to move this over so we have more storage in the kitchen.
Okay, you move that side.
My girl. What if we took this one out and we left this high like this and we used it for washing dishes and cooking when we're out here? What if we used it as like a food prep site and we took this one out? We left this one in, but we took this one out.
Well, how will we take it out?
Well, we'll take this one off the top,
Okay.
and we'll just scoot this one up.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me get the hammer.
One of the things I really like about these type of shelves, is on the bottom they have a little screw that allows you to screw it out so it won't jitter anymore. Because even if I put my biggest pots in here, those shelves are going to be too high to really make good use of this space. So once again, I love trying temporary solutions first. What heights do I want my shelves? With stuff like this, I can say, okay, I like my counter just above belly button height. I don't want it down here, I want it up here.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
You know, we could make that into a makeshift ladder up there.
That would be interesting. We do have the ladder showing up tomorrow though.
Really?
We do. So that'll be fun, huh? I do have an extra black shelf, so it almost makes more sense to readjust my height on this and lower everything down, have this one be the one here, and put another one up here. Don't you think, Paige? Because I can't really think of anything box-wise that's that tall.
I might have an idea. Pretty we can have our very breakable toys up there.
You think so?
Yeah, so little kids can get to them.
Well, I think at this point we need
And decoration.
I think at this point we need to focus on food for the kitchen. For now, can we tip the bottom out like we did at your place? And just see?
Yeah, absolutely.
We can fill it up.
That could be good.
Because that to me at least feels like...
Try it out.
I think this way it's good. Can I get up?
Yeah. Let's see what you think.
Let's do lightest
So
to
that lined it
heaviest.
that way. All right, so here are the infamous stairs. It took us how many weeks? 2 days, 2 work days, right?
Yeah, 2 work days.
2 work days.
And those weren't even big days. There was a few hours here and a few hours there.
It was just the amazing thing that is handmade items. You taught me this while we were there. I was getting a little frustrated with the chisel. You're like,
But you did great. It was fine. Do you feel like after doing all of this that something like this would be more comfortable for you on your own now?
Well, I did come back and I did stuff on the stairs that I don't think I would have been comfortable with, as far as like, oh, this is what this tool was for and that's what that tool was for. So I definitely felt more comfortable with the tools. I felt more comfortable with the thought process of this is how I should do it.
I think that's the thing is you go into it with one idea of what's going to work, and then as it comes along, you're like, ooh, I could customize this, or I could change that, and it would be better if I did this, or so I think there's a lot of custom modifications that if I was going to do it again, I would do things slightly different.
Right.
Not that there's anything not great about this, just that
I think it's good.
there's all sorts of things here that I would want to add. Handrails, more foot spacing for smaller children or for larger people. There's tweaks I would make now that I've got hindsight to see.
Yeah.
But I like it a lot. I like the fact that it fits in a very small space. It gives you easy access to the loft. But next time I may do things slightly different.
Yeah, and I think that's the fun of it, is if you already have your tools purchased, you already have materials that are inexpensive, which is why you have the sawmill.
Yeah.
Then it means that you're not kicking yourself for having used a couple $100 worth of materials. And he has 2 more ladders to make, so now we know.
Okay.
Between Josh and I, we have a ton of great videos coming out, so make sure and go check out both of them. Essential Mountain Homesteading, Dirtpatcheaven. Go team.
Go.
If you can stop, I've got empty gas tanks there that needs to be filled, and I have a package right there that needs to go to the post office while you're out. Okay, when you're done with your plate, it needs to be scraped very well. You may come finish the food today.